do enjoy talking about Bespoke. I think I like the idea of being able to create something from scratch. From the beginning, seeing what the end creation is and knowing that it's your thoughts and feelings that have gone into that. For me personally, I like the idea of being able to design or create something that I know is completely unique. It's made by either me for me or me for someone. It's just knowing that you've probably only got one design, no one else is going to have that. You can have a look at the different aspects and kind of break it down into different style elements. So you can start by sort of choosing the colour of the metal, the type of metal you want, how wide you want the band to be, the height of it. If you're having like a diamond ring, how tall do you want it? Do you want it to be high enough to fit a wedding band next to it? Is it even going to have stones? Is it going to be something that's an intricate detail? There is quite a lot of different ways you can break it down to make it easier for yourself. A lot of people do like split engraving. I've not too long ago had someone who just recently asked to have an engraving on something, and with that sometimes you have small limitations as to how many characters you can put on there, but really and truly you get to choose everything, what it is that you want on there. Is it a name? Is it a special date? I mean, you have to think about practicality. Take into consideration what the person does. Like I said, if they're an athlete, for example, you might not want something that sits up really high that's going to catch and everything. You could have something that is set in, either you can have it set into the metal where it's like a rub over set, or you can have it where it has a collet that is not as tall as, say, the Eiffel Tower. You can have something that is a lot shorter and narrower. Some people, when they choose something, they haven't thought about, okay, the next step is obviously the wedding and getting married, and there are some styles of engagement rings that look absolutely beautiful and perfect on their own, especially things with like rounder stones. Something maybe like a oval shape or a marquee is a lot lower than something that might be like a round diamond or a princess cut diamond. So putting a wedding band next to it means that, fine, you can put a flat one next to it and it can still look absolutely beautiful, but you might want one that is cut to fit so that it interlocks completely with your ring, and then that means designing maybe a cut to fit wedding band. Say for instance, you know, all right, her favourite colour's red. All right, do you want to go for a diamond ring? Maybe not. You might want to go for something like a ruby. Is she a bit more creative? Is she a bit more fun? Do you want to go for a band that is completely plain and simple? Do you want to have something that's got side stones in there? And just kind of evolve it around them. You do have a lot of flexibility to make it something that is theirs completely, and then the thought and effort into that, I think, is something that would be really appreciated by them. It helps when the customer has an idea as to what they want, but either way, we'll get that idea out of them. Sometimes people find it harder to vocalise what it is that they're actually looking for, but this is why we're here to help guide and find out what it is that they're wanting. So even if it took forever to find out, you want to have it done in a completely different manner, we're here to help you. So I think it is a bit of both. It is a bit of, if you know what it is you're looking for, that does help, but all the fine details, we can also offer suggestions for them, and if they're not sure, then obviously they can pick it out of ones that we've given. Come into store. It's up to you, yeah. If you want to design a ring, the website literally has all of our contact on there. Once you're in store, we'll sit you down with either Sora and Steph or ourselves as well. Yeah, come into store at some point.